Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Tuesday. I hope you're doing well out there. We're going to begin and get some of these Traveler's Oracle deck. Is that what it's called? We're just going to roll with it. Anyways, let's remove this crystal that I was guided to use. Isn't it adorable? It's heart-shaped. It's one of the many that I've been gifted from some of my followers. But let's get into the reading and see what Tuesday is all about. Let's do some initial shuffling. I'm being drawn to the Star card as I struggle a bit, specifically the tapestry hanging on my wall. I feel as if there's a focus on what you want, what you need, your dreams, your wishes, your goals, and you being a star when it comes to one, if not multiple aspects of your life, a talent, a specific skill set or two. And I feel as if being drawn to this reading, I'm getting that you don't know fully what you're made out of. You don't know fully what you're capable of when it comes to you being a very skilled, special, talented individual. There's more to be discovered to realize and perfect is what I'm getting. But we're beginning with higher consciousness. I feel as if this is going to be a Tuesday and even surrounding it where there's realizations taking place. With what I just was speaking upon, this is giving me, very clear energy, the message of each of us individually realizing more, again, of what we're made out of, what we're meant to achieve in this lifetime moving forward, more so, and what we are able to and meant to create, develop, right? What skill sets or one in particular, one talent, or if not multiple, that we are meant to acquire, okay? You might even find that an existing specific skill set or talent is meant to expand to become greater than what it is at this time. And this feels like a very powerful day as well, where being drawn to the words 21, so the number 21 is significant for you. But I do feel as if there is a lot of spiritual communication coming throughout this day. And the fact that we started with the heart-shaped crystal, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a day where love is taking a highlight, the potential of which self-love is also going to be part of this day. But we're moving on to breakthrough. Very interesting. I know you didn't see me do so, but I split the deck to it. Really feeling like it's a day where there's the potential to have one, if not a couple of different significant breakthroughs, and it could be connected to what we were speaking upon with a higher consciousness. But as well, we have trust. I love this. So there's a feeling of this day as well pushing us each to individually further our connection to ourself, to our higher self, and trust what we have been through as completely purposeful. Trust our intuition, what we're feeling at this time, what we've learned is what I'm getting, and to trust that things are going to shift on forward, change for you, and work out exactly as it's meant to, right? In your favor. Now, the fact that I'm struggling to speak a little bit, I feel like there may be the potential that you're struggling to speak a little bit throughout the day. So don't let that get the best of you. And they're saying just flow with the way that this day is meant to proceed, and with certain occurrences and accomplishments. And I feel as if there's also going to be a focus on your intelligence. I'm being drawn to the word genius. And naturally, as I just split the deck there, courage is going to come into play as well. Let's move on to the Light Seers Tarot. Pulling right from the middle. The Ace of Pentacles. You may be thinking about a new work opportunity in the near future for yourself, or maybe a bit further out for some. But I do feel as if new money is coming to mind. Past new earnings of some sort are coming to take a highlight as far as whether or not you have been and currently throughout this day are managing and utilizing those earnings, those gains wisely, okay, or not. And I feel as if, as I'm being drawn to the word lion, going back to the word courage is what I'm getting. There's a courageous lion-like way about you. You may have Leo in your chart like myself, but regardless, they're saying there's a bold and courageous, loyal sort of nature about you either way. And I feel somehow that's intertwined with your work matters or one in particular, maybe even intertwined with your finances and other levels of abundance that you're meant to be gaining. But I also feel like you are better understanding to a certain extent throughout this day by the end of this period as to how much money you're meant to make in this lifetime. Now, this may come through with tarot oracle, whether you're pulling them someone else's, something like this on YouTube or maybe another platform. But I wouldn't be surprised if for some it's directly coming through from spirit, whether it's through your thoughts, your dreams, synchronicities in one, if not multiple forms. And they're saying there's a lot of wealth ahead, okay? And some of which are even going to doubt that or question that after this reading, but it's up to you to not get in your own way, or to better put, get in the way of what this is speaking upon for you, okay? Success and wealth in different forms. But I do feel as if there's a sense of you needing to trust these messages, right? In regards to that, trust the fact that other people are going to more so moving forward trust you, and they'll bring you new opportunities, new beginnings, expansion, and financial success and stability. But I feel as if this is a time for you where, in some way, shape, or form, your higher consciousness and what you're gaining as far as better understanding and insight and even enlightenment in some way, shape, or form, if not multiple, is intertwined with what we've been speaking upon with this Ace of Pentacles. It's this feeling of you being shown the way, even more so in the upcoming week. And it feels as if this is going to be a very receiving period for you, and money is no exception, when it comes to that. You may also find there's a bit of spiritual messing with taking place throughout this day. The Tower card. Okay, so some of which are going to be gaining a breakthrough in regards to a recent, if not dating a bit further back for some, a Tower moment, all right? And this is going to, and maybe more so moving forward, will spark certain levels of transformation, or one in particular being drawn to this butterfly. This day reminds us through levels of reflecting and breakthrough and better understanding that if things stayed completely the same, your life would not transform. You may even find that your personal soul transformation is hindered or stopped altogether. You know what I mean? And so there's a need to remember that change is a must, and to better understand how things are going to proceed, and part of which is through better understanding what you have been through, and part of which is at least one significant ending, all right? But I'm now getting with these two connecting with the Tower card on another level. It's this feeling of this day putting to rest your lack of understanding in certain ways on certain levels, because it feels like you're maybe a bit fed up or just annoyed, sick of not having the clarity, the illumination, the enlightenment that you truly deserve and want. And so Spirit's saying be open to these knowledgeable moments of importance. Anyways, let's move on. The Ace of Cups, a second ace. Yeah, this day really feels like a fresh beginning in certain ways, and it might feel like in general for you, but it does feel like as well with the stars back here behind her. The stars are aligning for you, and we're about to end or wrap up this reading with a heart imagery, as we did begin it with, again, that crystal. But I feel as if your kind nature, again, your loyalty is shining bright at this time. You may be going through a bit of a glow up, even though I feel you're not feeling 100%, or you're not feeling 100% healthy. And either way, Spirit's saying you're looking good, and this day may push you as well to work on feeling better, all right? May even be intertwined with your perception, your perspective upon yourself when it comes to you. And so, yeah, that will push you to improve this and that of importance. But it does feel like this day is meant to feel, again, very fresh or just beginning again, okay, better put, as we're needing to trust the breakthrough or two that you're going through and the connection to your higher consciousness, okay? And again, I feel as if Spirit's saying as things continue to change for you moving forward, accept that you have a very wealthy and successful future with certain tower moments still ahead for you, but your cup is meant to more so than ever moving forward and throughout this day feel like it's overflowing, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you a ton of love and light.